Hey guys, Lucas here, and I'm finally back. You might have wondered where I went, specifically because I kind of went on a journey and I was going to record it all from UK to Russia, and I ended it in France. And just to confirm that type of trip, I didn't record anything past that because, we just sat in trains. We spent a night in Poland, we spent a night in Vilnius, I don't know how you say it. And Poland was great, honestly. It was a fantastic city. Be like Poland. Actually, now I understand what it means, but also be like Russia. Now I'm here. I'm actually in Russia, but I've spent here an entire month. About to be. And I haven't recorded. Well, I did record a video, but I didn't want to post it because it was just nothing to do with my channel and just nothing that was actually worth to post. So I did running here and all that kind of stuff. But other than that, I did say part of the running, part of a couple of things that when I'm gonna be rushed, there's gonna be a lot more to film and stuff I can make content out of. Now I still have an entire month here, so I can do a lot more things to do with the channel and post a bit more. But I've decided to switch my channel a bit to some other content, which I'll get into that in a second. But first, I just want to say what I've been doing. Literally just chilling. Wasting time actually. I fully kind of looked out. I read some pages of books and stuff, but kind of fully looked out. First, it was of course with family. Now my client also went on holiday, so I didn't have any work to do with that, and I'll also get into the work in a second because there's a lot of updates there and actually getting to the work now, so that's pretty cool. And then yeah, kind of just chill with family. Went to the dacha, which is like a holiday home, you can say. In I think it's an Eastern European thing, but definitely Russian. Now Seva's here as well. He's just in our old apartment now living because we've moved to the new one, which is another thing that I was waiting for because I could have recorded this video a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, basically, because I was still off for like a week, and then I was like, oh, I need to post something, and then I was off for 2 weeks and I started posting. But one thing it was that the apartment, there was nowhere to film. I didn't have my own room. I didn't have anything, so yeah. Now Seva lives there now, and we didn't film any content either. He's already leaving in a couple of days because for some reason he only came for 10 days, which I think I'll explain he's going to stay for a month. But that's not the case, and hopefully I'm going to record some tomorrow, just some clips of our day, and just a day in the life of two entrepreneurs, because we're going to be doing a couple of activities and something that we can actually make content out of. It'll be all in Moscow, but yeah. I kind of live on the outskirts of Moscow, so not in the center, so I'm not exactly there, but we're still close and we'll just travel there and film there. So now that you know that I completely just wasted my time and basically didn't do anything to do with work, to do with anything. I worked out, found a little gym, started running a bit more. Even running in Moscow, it's Moscow City, which is actually fun. I'll put some clips up now. So yeah, it's just beautiful. There's just something about Russia, Moscow. It's just, I think, now I'll get into this in a second, but I won't say it completely because, okay, let me just say this. When I said that I'm going to be switching my channel to something else, is I don't want to do these weekly vlogs anymore because they're not motivating enough to be consistent, because my weekly vlogs aren't if I recorded every single week with you, just like a documentary about you, just your life, nothing crazy, just your life. How many of the weeks in a year are actually going to be exciting? What, maybe 5? We're talking about weeks here. We're not talking about a day where, yeah, you can have loads of exciting days, but a weekly vlog where I'm posting something that happens in a week, no. You're not going to have, and it's just not that good. And even with business, even when you're running a business, I'm not just going to film me working, sitting and typing all day, no, because there's not much content there. And in general, there's not much content that I can film just of me working. It would just be like a speed lapse, whatever it's called. So I'd rather film educational videos for business, which is what I'll get into. Now, I don't want to only do business. It's not only about business. It's going to be about life. It's going to be with the way you think. Philosophical things, psychological things, the way your brain works, the way things that help me. That type of stuff with Miro boards. Something that I can actually get an audience from. Because like, yeah, recording myself, like what I do in a week, I mean, could be interesting for some people that want to follow the journey, but for most it won't. Some For your YouTube video to be popular, for someone to get like, for someone to want to watch your video, they need to get something out of it. What are you gonna get out of my weekly vlogs? My weekly vlogs, if you look at even the biggest like entrepreneurs, not entrepreneurs, but like YouTubers, like Brett Scales, TGR, they don't post a weekly vlog every week. Because even them, when they're super rich, when they can do anything all day, every day, they only post like a weekly vlog, and that's actually content worthy once a month, once every 2 months, you know? So it's not that. And then compared to my life, where all I'm doing is sitting in a room and working, you can't do that. Now, getting back to the Moscow Russia thing, now seeing was so beautiful, and I'll just give you a hint for my next video, which hopefully I might make today actually, and then post it tomorrow, is your environment. To me, Moscow, Russia is like we come here every single summer. So it's like the environment that I live here, and now that I'm in the new apartment, I'll have a different environment. And I want to make this environment a better environment. Because this environment for me is really like in the old apartment, and just the day-to-day life, like where to go, just comes back to my childhood. Well, not my childhood, but like these, because we never actually lived here like full on. It was just summers, right? And it always just came back to the same type of habits here. And it was it's just don't, like even last summer when I started, like before I was even filming, well, yeah, before I was even filming, and I just started doing like an agency, but it was a completely different agency. I think I already talked about it in the first vlog actually. But after that summer, I stopped because I was doing stuff. Then I arrived here and I stopped because just these habits are just not built up here. It just always leads back to bad habits, and now I can switch that, and that's my journey here. But I'll film an actual video about something, not about me. Well, there'll be stuff about me, but more like an educational video. Now, business updates. I got a call with my client 2 days ago, and that was actually like just before the run that I showed you guys. And we got a lot of stuff done. Like, we connected all the meta stuff. So right now I'm getting all the work. I'm getting all the AI systems. Seb was gonna be making the ads in a minute, and we're now working to actually starting to run ads and get my client customers. So I get paid, he gets paid, and life is good. And then we can continue, you know, which is really good. I mean, I've been waiting for the days. He came back from his holiday and we went straight to work. So it's just really cool. And yeah, now this is actually time to lock in. Now I think 2 vlogs back, I was talking about life maxing and how I'm trying to perfect every point of my life, which, see, I always do this. I always land goals when I'm in a position where it's hard to achieve. Like, I put them just before a trip. So I'll make a goal, but then for the next 5 days, I'll be on trains. So then that goal just gets forgotten because I can't really do anything on them. It's just, I don't know how my mind works like that. I feel like I always do that. Like, I always set goals just before I can't do them, which is super strange, but I'll be doing stuff one at a time. It's a much better system, and I actually need to get in the framework of making money, making business, you know, like, because right now, like, I have one client, and having one client, you want to make him the best client, you know. Is you want to put all your into it, and you wait for him because you don't have other work to do. So I'm kind of waiting for him, rather than once I get this guy money, once I get him clients, once I get myself money, we'll be getting more clients and actually getting to work and creating a system rather than just off on, which is just really inconsistent and not motivating and disrupts discipline. Because I think I could be really disciplined. Once I'm locked in, once I have stuff to do, I think I'm a really disciplined person. I can stick to something and do it for a very long time. But once things are inconsistent and I can't control it, this disrupts discipline. Now, I know this kind of makes me not super disciplined because I can, okay, like, if one thing's going, focus on, I can go read books, work out even more, like, do more healthy things. But in the end, for me, that just something inconsistent that I can't control abrupts everything. But other than that, this was my catch-up video. I apologize that I didn't post in 4 weeks, I think now. But I'll be getting back to it, and a switch up of content content that you might like a lot more, actually, because you will get something out of it. And I don't want for you to be consuming brain rot, and I want you to be consuming good stuff, like healthy things. So I'll actually be making healthy vlogs. I mean not healthy vlogs, healthy videos. But yeah, guys, peace out.